Welcome to our 38 days of celebration. I am thrilled today to have Eric Twohey with us from Times Media Group, another one of our outstanding board members, and we're so grateful to have him. Currently, he serves as our board of directors secretary, and I'm sure he's been voluntold to do all kinds of other things for us. And I'm just personally grateful because he has such an extensive marketing background that I'm always picking his brain about not only the videos that we're doing now, but any kind of outreach that we do to the public with our marketing. So always great advice, and he's always willing to drop whatever he's doing and help us out. So we appreciate you so much, Eric.
Well, thank you, Patty. And yes, and Colleen, you guys are obviously great to work with. And as a volunteer board member, it's really nice to be able to be a contributor any way we can. And so because we're a board of different members and we're a board of different businesses, we all bring something different to the table. And so because I'm in the marketing and advertising realm as a professional, why not lend that expertise to the chamber and to our community to make it better for everybody? So I'm glad I could bring that value here and help with some of the mission and efforts as part of the chamber, and look at the different things that are happening and pushing through, and especially what an interesting year it's been, to say the least. So we had a lot of things that we were working on before this, and some of those things had to shift, and some of those things got backburnered because of non in person and photo shoots and things like that. But I still see us being able to build those things moving forward. But yeah, a longtime member, and I was now part of the board going into my second year, and served as an ambassador here for, I think, going in my fifth year of that. And the thing about chambers I get asked a lot, like, why do you go and do all this work for free? Why do you volunteer? Why do you spend time on these boards? Why do you go as an ambassador? You're going to meetings constantly, and what do you get out of it? And I look at them and I go, well, you just come see. It's part of being part of community. It's being part of something more than yourself. And all of us, we want to be part of something bigger than ourselves. And that's why people do different things and join groups and either personally or professionally. But the relationships you build through a chamber, they're everlasting. You never know what doors they'll open up for you. And so if you're trying to count on a dollar and cents ledger, it's almost impossible to figure out what your actual ROI would be, because it's beyond ROI. There's so much other return that you get that's more than financial. And so that's what I always talk to people about when they say, why you would volunteer and be part of a chamber. The advocacy alone, just for this year and what we've been through, and with all the impacts of COVID, I mean, it's inspiring work that's happened by the staff and by a lot of the other volunteers on an extension of the board and ambassadors to really keep people connected. And as someone in an industry where I talk to so many different business owners, I'm in a unique position where I can really get the temperature of what I feel like the local economy is feeling like, and how business owners are feeling. And it's a big difference between the people who are connected in groups like chambers of commerce, like this one, and people who are just trying to go out and swim through the ocean of unknowns and COVID by themselves, and just kind of their mental state and what they're going through. And it's brought some new people to the chamber because they saw what the chamber was doing for other businesses and the members, but just the business community as a whole. And also they talked to other people that are members of organizations like the Chamber of Commerce, and saw how it's been a dynamic resource for them, and maybe the difference between them continuing to be in business through COVID or not. And so that shines a light on, it's an unfortunate circumstance that we've gone through this year, but it also shines on the light of the value that you get as part of being part of the Chamber of Commerce and being part of this community of other business owners. Because big corporations and big government and things like that, they're not big advocates for small business, no matter what they might say. We just passed election season here, but in reality, we have each other, and that's what we really have. And so when our voices are together, that's really where we have power and we have influence. And it's been proven time and again, and that's why organizations like this exist. So for me, it's an easy decision to make, not only from an investment standpoint of my time and money and resources, but also trying to do whatever I can to add something to make it better for everybody else involved. So thank you, and I'm glad to be part of the 38 days of celebration.
So are we. Thank you, Eric.